a lot like the Hobbs Lady Eagles, so will be interesting to see exactly how all this one is going to play out for sure. As the teams head to the sidelines, we'll prepare for the introductions and for the national anthem, so we'll take a timeout, come back, and get this one tipped off. This is Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball here on KEJL, Humble City Hobbs, K263AZ Hobbs, Eagle 100.5.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Attention oil patch companies. Is your team's safety training ready to go on location? If you need safe land, CPR, and H2S training, Cannon Safety is who you need. They'll get you squared away with NCCE ROQs and pipeline training. Cannon Safety has a variety of BW, Honeywell, H2S, and multi-gas personal monitors starting at $99. Nothing is more important than your company's safety. Don't waste any more time. Get a Cannon Safety professional on the job today. And Safety Hobbs, or call 575-738-0001.
Oh, yes! Strike! Good times, baby! Definitely good, healthy fun with family and friends is what you get at Bel Air Bowl, the only place to bowl for nearly 100 miles around. You can grab a snack and bowl, play pool, or even video arcade. They're the perfect place for a birthday party. Bel Air Bowl has got you covered and can make it happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind Big Lots in the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
And welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball here on Eagle 100.5 as the two teams have been introduced, and we are just about ready for the start of this one. Starting five for the Rio Rancho Lady Rams under head coach Lori Mabry will be 11, Deja Jackson, 12, Madeline Martinez, 15, Larissa Martinez, number 24, Lily Martinez, and number 45, Casey McHugh. For the Hobbs Lady Eagles, who are the home team in this contest, it'll be the starting five we are accustomed to seeing: Zepeda, Clay, Mojica, Hargrove, and Cunningham. Of course, due to NMAA media rights grants, we are actually, in this case, APS media rights grants, not allowed to live video stream this game, but we appreciate you listening to the audio as McHugh and Cunningham will head to center court, and we will tip this one off as we are underway. Semifinal time, and the Lady Eagles have trouble but control the opening tip-off as it comes to Clay on the far sideline. She'll throw it back to Zepeda at the timeline, who will bring it up on the left side. She'll cycle it over right to the left. Mojica from the right wing for three, and bang! Just like that, Nakaya Mojica. She got the open look, and she took it. In this tournament so far, Hobbs has had a couple of slow starts and hadn't wound up hurting them, but you don't want a slow start against a hot Rio Rancho Rams team who come in at 10-2. Bad pass into the middle. It'll be controlled by Bustillos. She'll throw it back out. Get it to Lily Martinez. Try and get it inside, but it'll be tipped away by Cunningham and into the hands of Mojica. Feed it forward to a breaking Bryn Hargrove. Takes it up the left side. No good. Misses the point blanker, and the rebound will be brought down by Rio Rancho. Coming down with that one was Martinez. Back down the other way with Larissa Martinez, and she is blocked from behind by Cunningham and out of bounds. It'll be Rio Rancho ball. 50 seconds into this one. 3-0 Hobbs in the early lead. Hobbs in the home white unis, black letters and numbers, gold trim. Rio Rancho in the road blues with the blue letters and numbers, and a 3-ball on the way for Martinez. No good. And the rebound by Clay on the far side. Nakaya Mojica throws it down, and a bad pass under pressure. First turnover for the Lady Eagles as Martinez will step in front of that one and grab it. Martinez to Martinez. That's Lily Martinez. Then they'll toss it around to Madeline Martinez. And Bryn Hargrove almost picking her pocket. Martinez picks it up. Back to Martinez now to the deep left corner. 3 on the way for Martinez. No good. And the rebound by Hargrove on the right side of the iron. Bryn will bring it back down herself. Takes it. Pop a shot from the right block. Shot up. No good. Battle for the rebound on the baseline. And last touch, they're going to say by Clay, as she and McHugh were fighting for it on the left baseline, and they're going to say that Brett touched it last. 6.5 to go in the first. A 3-0 Hobbs lead. As Martinez weaves through pressure, brings it to the front court, goes behind the back, then to the free throw line, a little fake shot, and she's going to be blocked from behind. Second block for Cunningham, and it'll stay Rio Rancho ball in their own offensive end. Hobbs has had their looks and had their opportunity, and only cashed in so far on the first one as it comes to McHugh on the left wing. Out to Martinez, WNBA 3, top of the arc. That one is off the mark and into the hands of Cunningham, her first board. Hobbs will break the pressure to Mojica. She'll back it up on the right wing, pop a shot for 3, and that one will be off the mark, and it'll be in the hands of Lily Martinez. So Martinez to Martinez. That'll be Lily Martinez controlling it. She'll take it to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper from there by Jack. That one is no good. Fight for the rebound, and it'll be Clay who comes away with her second. Brett will weave and spin and go through traffic. Get it to Zepeda, who crosses the timeline. Left side of the court. Hippity hop through the lane. Now out to Hargrove. Wide open look right corner for 3, and that one is in and out. But it'll be Clay there with the rebound. The turnaround is no good, but she is fouled by McHugh. First team foul on Rio Rancho. And that'll be the third rebound for Brett Clay. Wow, they call that one on the floor. But it'll stay Hobbs basketball. Zaliana Armitage will check in for Madison Zepeda. Kaislyn Muniz still out after the injury in the opening round. So Hobbs playing with a little bit shorter bench than normal as Mojica bounces it in to Cunningham on the left block, and up and in for Kendall. Hobbs with the early 5-0 lead over Rio Rancho. Rio Rancho, number 4 team in Class 5A. It is a top 5A battle, and out of bounds. No, it'll be saved. It'll be a turnover for Rio Rancho as Cunningham got a hand on it to Mojica. Now to Clay, deep left corner, swing it around to Hargrove, working the 10-foot line. Baseline and his bump, no call, and steps out of bounds. Second turnover for the Lady Eagles. They wanted the foul on Lily Martinez, not going to get it. Jamie Archuleta will come in for McHugh. Hobbs in the lead, 5-0 with 5 minutes to go here in the first. To the front court with Martinez. Martinez to Martinez to Martinez. Weaves through traffic, almost losing it. Now back out. Martinez, the little head fake, takes it to the deep right block. Puts up a 10-footer from there, no good. And the long rebound by Archuleta. Archuleta tossing it back out and stolen away by Hargrove. Brand will bring it back down. Archuleta gets to her quickly to defend. Hobbs will set the offense. Hargrove to the left elbow, now out. Mojica, top of the arc for 3. That one will be off the mark. Nakaya will come through, tip it, and try and save it. It'll go out. Last touched by Hobbs, but good hustle. Now Carolina Size will come in for Mojica. who will check out and take a breather with 4.5 to go here in the first. 5-0 Hobbs in the lead. They've had their open looks, have not gotten the shots to fall yet, as it'll come to Jack. Jack will push it forward. 3 on, and that one will bank off the glass and good. Pardon me, that was Archuleta. And Rio Rancho on the board with a 3-ball of their own. 4:20 to go here in the first. 5-3, Hobbs in the lead. To the front court with Hargrove. Hargrove will back it up. Now swing it over to Size left side. She's guarded by Jack. Bad pass. Hargrove will take it away from Martinez. Hippity hop through the lane. Nifty little move. Misses another point-blank layup. And it will be a rebound by Lily Martinez, her third. A little bit of pressure on for Hobbs. Now they're going to back up in defense as they'll get it to Jack in the right wing. She'll pull a long two-pointer. That one no good. And Armitage with the rebound. Aliana's first of the ball game. She had a double-double on Wednesday night. Armitage trying to get it inside to Clay, and they are going to call the charge on the Lady Eagles. Trying to flash through. Armitage, her first team foul on Hobbs. That is the Lady Eagles' third turnover as Hargrove will check out. Madison Zepeda checks back in. Now Alana Bolton will come in for Kendall Cunningham. 3:43 to go in the first. Hobbs up by 2, 5-3 is the score. They have yet to find the range. Another slow start, but fortunately, Rio Rancho has not started any hotter. Into the front court and a bad pass, and that one will be out of bounds. Nobody home in the right corner. And wow, one of the refs just overruled the ref that said it was Hobbs' ball. Well, and he was very emphatic about it. From here, it did look like Hobbs maybe touched it. So the push in will come to Jack at the top of the arc. She'll work it around to Martinez. Armitage giving her a little bit of room. She'll cycle it between the rings. Now back over to the right side with Marilyn Martinez. Pardon me, that's Madeline Martinez. She'll take it into the lane, goes to the left side, and she is blocked by Bolton. Third block for the Lady Eagles. 2 by Cunningham, 1 now by Bolton. And it will stay Rio Rancho basketball. 5-3 the score as the push in comes to Martinez. It is up, no good, and the rebound will be brought down. That is by Lily Martinez, her fourth. Now back into the left corner. Martinez for 3. That one off the mark, and it'll be Bolton with her first rebound of the ball game. Bolton to Zepeda as the Lady Eagles will trigger it back down in transition. Zepeda crosses over, hands it to Size. Top of the arc. Carolina for 3, and that one is off the mark. And the long rebound going to be brought down by Larissa Martinez. She'll feed it forward to a wide open Martinez who misses the bunny jumper, but off of the foot, and it'll come out. And a long rebound going to be made by Archuleta. So now it'll be Rio Rancho to reset with 2:45 remaining in the first. To Martinez. Martinez to Martinez. Working the far side of the court. Zepeda comes out to guard as it cycles. Now they'll bring it over to the other Martinez. 3 Martinez's on the floor. I can pretty much just say that and be right. Into the left corner, Martinez for 3, and that one will be an air ball. And it'll be loose on the court, and it'll wind up in the hands of Madison Zepeda. But then she will make a bad pass and turn it over back into the hands of Larissa Martinez. 2:15 to go here in the first. 5-3 Hobbs in the lead. Have yet to warm up, but Rio Rancho hadn't either. To Martinez, left wing for 3. That one is off the mark, and nobody going to be in the neighborhood of the rebound, out of bounds. And it'll be Hobbs basketball. It's Cunningham and Mojica check in for Zepeda and Clay. Nope, Zepeda going to stay on the floor. Mojica, Bolton, Cunningham. Size and Zepeda on the floor for the Lady Eagles. As Madison will run the point, brings it across the timeline, right on the SHS at the middle. To Cunningham on the right elbow. Cunningham works against Archuleta. Now out to Bolton at the top of the arc. Hand it back off to Size, who will back it up and reset with 1:50 to go. Pass over to Zepeda, almost stolen away by Martinez. Kind of a lazy pass. Madison gets it back, flips it to Bolton at the left elbow. Now handed off to Size, sets a little pick four. Doesn't take it. Now over to Mojica. Mojica working against Archuleta. Now top of the arc to Cunningham. Cunningham drives in, and she is going to get held onto by, I believe that's Archuleta. Yep, that'll be Archuleta. That'll be her first personal. Second team foul on Rio Rancho is on the floor, and with 90 seconds to go, Hobbs will reset on the inbound. Mojica from right of the baseline gets it into Size, wide open left corner for 3, and that one is off the mark, but it'll be Bolton with her second rebound, and then almost stripped from behind as that was Larissa Martinez flashed through and slapped the ball and tried to get it off of the leg of Bolton. As Size will check out, Clay will check back in. Also checking in will be Bryn Hargrove. Hargrove comes in for Bolton. On the inbound, it'll be Zepeda to Mojica, right corner for three, and bang! Akaya Mojica, her second three ball of the quarter, gives Hobbs an 8-3 lead. 1:14 remaining in the first. Archuleta to Martinez. Martinez goes all the way through the lane and is blocked by Cunningham. Third block for Kendall. That is a huge clean block, and timeout is going to be taken by Coach Lori Mabry on the Rio Rancho side. 1:06 to go in the first. Hobbs 8, Rio Rancho 3. Back in 30 here on Eagle 100.5.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
At Eagle Central 2, Rio Rancho basketball out of the Rams timeout. Martinez thinks about the three in the left wing off the inbound, thinks better of it. Martinez will get it back to Martinez. That's Lily Martinez. Bump, no call. Tosses into the deep right corner for Jack. Jack for three. That one is in and out, no good. And the rebound going to be brought down by Cunningham. Kendall's second. Kendall just keeps it herself. Takes it coast to coast. Leaves it off for Clay. Left corner for three, and bang! Brett Clay with the three ball. If Hobbs heats up from beyond the arc, they are going to be hard to handle tonight. Full court press on the inbound, and a foul going to be called. I think they're going to get Bryn for running into Martinez. No, they're going to get the push on Brett. So it'll be Clay's first personal. Just the second team foul on Hobbs. As Ariana Bustillos will check in for Deja Jack. 36 seconds to go. Hobbs up 11-3, an 8-point lead. As it'll come into Martinez from Martinez. She'll cross the timeline. And Martinez to Martinez. Now into the deep left corner for Martinez. Three Martinez is playing the guard positions. That'll be Larissa Martinez. Now she'll bounce it over, then gets it right back in the left corner for three. Larissa Martinez puts up the three ball, and it is good. Hobbs left her open, and she made him pay. Then back down the other way. Cunningham coast to coast and put it up and in for Kendall. So now 13-6. Hobbs in the lead with three, with two, with one. And the shot up, and I think it was after the buzzer. It was not, so wave it off. We have played a quarter from here at Sandia High School. It is Hobbs 13, Rio Rancho 6. We're back in 1 minute. Lady Eagle basketball continues on Eagle 100.5.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Badger, the largest hydrovac and excavation company in New Mexico and Texas, is hiring. CDL drivers start at $27 per hour, plus all major benefits for you and the family, and a 401k. Apply today at 2814 West County Road in Hobbs. Badger is an equal opportunity employer.
Winner will take on Kirtland Central tomorrow afternoon across town over at... And we've got a ref's timeout, as I think they're questioning whose ball it was or where the inbound was from. I'm not sure what the call on that is. Oh, they're checking some debris on the court, so they will reset this one and try again. Winner of this one will take on Kirtland Central tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock from La Cueva High School. The loser will play at noon against Sandia. So it'll be Martinez. She will inbound it to Martinez at the timeline. Takes it right to left. And that'll be Lily Martinez. Controls, takes it to the left base, runs into a Lady Eagle wall, and they will call the block foul, I think, on Mojica. And, yep, they are going to get Nakaya. That'll be her first personal. And it'll be the first team foul on Hobbs. Just underway here in the second quarter. Hobbs up 13-6. NBA 3 on the way for Martinez. No good, and tracked down by Lily Martinez, her fifth board of the ball game. Swinging around to Larissa Martinez. She'll back it up as Zepeda giving her a little bit of room. Now back over to Lily Martinez. Throw it inside, trying to get it back over to Larissa Martinez, and that one is going to be partially blocked on the pass and out. As Mojica got a hand on it. Coach Joey Carpenter mentioning something to the official as the inbound from Martinez to Martinez. Back out to Martinez. Now to Archuleta. Thinks about the three, top of the arc, then takes it into the right lane. The high arching shot is up, and it is good. As Archuleta with the bucket. And then almost stolen away on the inbound. 13-8 is the score. Hobbs. Oh no, a quick steal and then a back up and in. So now it's 13-10. I looked down for a minute, and then that was a quick bucket, so a 3-point Hobbs lead. This is really Hobbs' first offensive possession of the second quarter, and there's over a minute gone in it. To Mojica, top of the arc for three. That one off the mark. Nobody in the neighborhood except Larissa Martinez for the Lady Rams to pick that one up for Rio Rancho. Into the front court with Archuleta. She throws the fastball over the head of Bustillos and out. That'll be the fifth turnover for Rio Rancho. Give it over to Hobbs. As McHugh will check in for Bustillos. You've got Martinez, Archuleta, and McHugh on the floor for Rio Rancho. Hargrove, Mojica, Clay, Zepeda, and Cunningham on the floor for the Lady Eagles. It is the starting four as Zepeda takes the handoff. Then he'll flip it over to Cunningham in the right wing. She works against McHugh. Goes to the high post, then tosses to Mojica in the far left corner. On her tight is Martinez, and then they're going to call the palm ball instead of the tackle from behind. It looks like Archuleta trying to put a back tackle on Clay, but the man in stripes didn't see it that way. And then Hobbs steals the inbound, but they're going to call Hobbs for a foul. They're going to call a push foul on Bryn Hargrove, her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Eagles. Just call it both ways, boys. So the inbound from Martinez to Martinez. Then she'll give it right back to Martinez. That's Lily Martinez. They'll come near side to Larissa Martinez as Zepeda picks her up quickly. Bad pass, stolen away and right into the hands of Clay. Brett will take it coast to coast and is hammered before she can put it up and in. They're going to call that one on Lily Martinez, her first personal. First team foul on the Lady Rams in the quarter, but it will put Brett Clay at the line for two. Brett with three in the ball game. Hobbs up by three, looking to add to it. Brett's first one is up and gets the roll. She'll put Hobbs up by a score of 14-10. As Martinez checks out and Deja Jack will check back in for Rio Rancho. Clay at the line. Made the first, eyes the second, puts it up, gets them both. Brett Clay now with 5 for Hobbs. 5:55 to go, and on the inbound, stolen away by Clay once again. Brett from the corner for three, and that one is no good. Battle for the rebound, and it'll be Deja Jack who will come away with it for Rio Rancho. Under full court pressure, push it forward, and wow, tic-tac, tic-tac. As they are going to call the bump foul on Bryn Hargrove, so Bryn's picked up 2 quick personals. Third team foul on Hobbs. Aliana Armitage will come in as Madison Zepeda will take a seat. And Larissa Martinez will check in for the Rio Rancho Lady Rams. Martinez to Martinez on the inbound, then back to Martinez. It's Larissa, now to McHugh. They'll toss it over and tossing it over the head of everybody. And somehow Armitage managing to duck out of the way of that one that was about 12 feet tall. So that'll be the 8th turnover for Rio Rancho. Hobbs needs to cash in, just up by 5. 15-10 is the score. 5.5 to go in this one. On the line, a trip to the title game tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Oda Cunningham, she'll leave it off for Armitage. Top of the arc, Aliana spins through the lane, then will toss it into the right corner, but too hot to handle and too high to handle for Nakaya Mojica. That'll be the 6th turnover for the Lady Eagles. So quickly back to it. Rio Rancho staying in this one. As a little reach by Hargrove. She's got to be careful. She's already picked up 2 quick fouls. Martinez to Martinez. Armitage swiping at that one. As Larissa takes it in. Now to Jack. Now to the deep left corner. Archuleta for 3. That one is off the top of the backboard. And it'll be Cunningham with the long rebound. Kendall pulls up and will leave it off for Hargrove, who does the head fake, takes it to the right lane. The little underhand scoop is up and in for Bryn, and she's got her first bucket of the ball game. 17-10 now. Hobbs up by 7. Bounce pass back to it as Martinez turns on the Jets, weaves through traffic, will take it coast to coast off the inbound, shot up, no good. And off of the tip, it'll be Hargrove with the rebound, her second. Bryn will keep it herself from the right wing, pulls the trigger on the three ball. That one is too hard, off the mark. And the rebound off the tip will be Jack in the right lane. Jack keeps it herself, goes up, and they're going to get Bryn for her third personal. They get her on the block and the reach. She's picked up 3 quick personals, so Hargrove going to have to sit. So Hargrove will have to go sit, and Carolina Size will come back in. So Hargrove, a little bit dejected, will go sit on the bench and take a deep breath, having picked up 3 quick personals. 4:15 to go in the first, and Rio Rancho losing the basketball off of a foot of Martinez, but they're going to say it was actually off the foot of Cunningham. And so it'll stay Rio Rancho basketball with 4:06 to go here in the first half. Thanks for being with us tonight. On the long inbound, it comes to Jack. Cunningham picks her up quickly. A little crossover. She'll take it to the right elbow. Tries to get it to McHugh in the low post, and Size will get a hand on it, knock it away, and steal it away. 9th turnover for Rio Rancho. Size will bring it back down for the Lady Eagles. Hands it off to Clay. Jack will pick her up. Clay uses up the dribble, then tosses to Mojica. Mojica drives into the lane. She'll put it high off the glass, no good. Ball loose and still loose on the court. Fight for it at the top of the arc, and they are going to call jump ball, and it'll be Hobbs basketball as Kendall Cunningham battling with Archuleta. Landed on top of it, and the arrow goes the way of the Lady Eagles. Hobbs did win the rebounding battle in the first, and on the quick inbound, it comes to the high post and up and in by Cunningham. She's got 6. They can get Kendall going in the could become a very long night, just like if Hobbs can get going from beyond the arc. And Mojica will steal it away on the inbound, and up and in for Nakaya. Nakaya Mojica with 8 points paces the Hobbs Lady Eagles, and it's 21-10. And Coach Mabry says, let's talk about this one. 3:25 to go here in the first. The Lady Eagles up 21-10 over Rio Rancho. We're back in 60 here on Eagle 100.5.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Back here in Albuquerque at Sandia High School, the semifinals of the APS Metro Tournament. Hobbs up big 21-10, but still a lot of time to go in this one here in the first half. A miracle as it'll be Martinez to Jack. Jack will take it back out, get it to Martinez, who flips it to Martinez. That's Larissa Martinez. Now handing it off underneath to Lily Martinez. Now back to the corner to Larissa. And checking into the game, Nevaeh Little, her first action of the night, throws a high pass handled by Madeline Martinez. Picked up quickly by Mojica. 21-10 to Jack, throws it into the middle and knocked away as it went off the tail end of Cunningham and right into the hands of Mojica. Mojica will take it herself coast to coast, and she is going to be blocked by McHugh. And I think they are going to get McHugh for the foul. Actually, it'll be Little, her first personal. Yeah, she was in the neighborhood too. So that'll be the second team foul, and so that will put Nakaya Mojica at the line for 2. Hobbs trying to stretch out an 11-point lead with 2:43 to go here in the first. First one up for Nakaya is up, and it is in. Well, that'll make it a 22-10 ball game. Hobbs Lady Eagles in control of this one, but still a long way to go. So Mojica makes second. Nakaya bends the knees, eyes it, skies it. She's in, and she's in double figures now. And Hobbs up 23-10. So it's Mojica 10, Rio Rancho 10. And the Lady Eagles' other 13 have got it to the free throw line, and that will be Jack. Shot up, no good, and the rebound by Brett Clay gets mugged, no call. Brett will bring it back down, splits through traffic, now to the corner. Mojica left side for three, and bang! Nakaya Mojica has her third three ball of the first half, and Hobbs now up 26-10. Full court pressure is on as Martinez will split through. Now she'll go to the right elbow, pulls up from 15, shot up, no good. And the rebound, and they're going to call a foul as they're going to get Brett Clay, I think, over the back on number 13 on Little. Yep, they're going to get Brett for her second personal. That's the fifth team foul on Hobbs. So for the last 2:08 of the half, it'll be free throw time for Rio Rancho. So Nevaeh Little to the line to shoot two. First trip to the stripe for Rio Rancho this evening. As Little puts up her first, and it is off the front of the iron, no good. 2:08 remaining here in the first half. Hobbs up 26-10. Great to have you with us tonight. Second shot on the way, and that one is good for Little. She's in the books. And it breaks the scoring drought for Rio Rancho. After they had two quick buckets, Hobbs has tightened the defensive screws. Size hands it to Clay. Clay into the paint, now out to Zepeda, and they will call a charge. Wow, they're going to call the charge on Brett Clay, her third personal. So Clay and Hargrove each with three personal fouls. As Brett going to have to check out, Kendall going to check back in. Go back up for the Lady Rams. Hobbs going to drop back in defense. Hargrove out there with three personals as they'll go over, partially blocked by Cunningham, and then Cunningham will rip down the board as that one kissed the iron by Little. Get it to Hargrove, bounce pass to Zepeda. Zepeda out to Size, left wing, three on the way, too hard for Carolina, and the rebound, a long one, going to be brought down by Martinez. That's her sixth. She'll keep it herself, weave through traffic, and then toss it over to Jack. Jack to Lily Martinez, now back to Jack. Hand it off. That'll be Liliana Martinez, and her shot up, no good. And the rebound, it'll be a long one brought down by Hargrove, her third. Bryn keeps it herself. Ooh, almost losing the basketball, almost travels, and it'll be a bad pass. Size can't handle it, and it'll be turnover number 7 for the Lady Eagles. To Little, who loses it off of her foot, and oh, you gotta be kidding me. They are going to call Carolina Size for a foul. I don't know what kind of push foul. I don't know how she pushed her when she was falling to the floor already after she tripped on the basketball, but Nevaeh Little will head to the line to shoot two. Her trip to the stripe, the black and gold faithful not liking it. So Little at the line, 1 of 2 from the stripe, and now 1 of 3. So Little missing the first. She'll add the second one, puts it up, and that one is off the iron, no good. And it'll be Bolton with her third board of the ball game. Alana to Size, over to Cunningham. Cunningham thinks about the three, then he'll hand it to Hargrove. Push it out to Zepeda from the left to the right. Zepeda back to the left elbow. They're trying to trap her up. Madison moves through traffic, goes through, gets hammered, knocked to the floor, no call, and into the hands of Little. So an NBA three on the way for Martinez, and that one is up and good. That was Madeline Martinez. Makes it 26-14. Hobbs still up by double digits. They'll get it to Bryn Hargrove on the back door. Cut up through the lane, and Bryn Hargrove with 4 points. And now 28-14. Hobbs back up by 14. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Day into the front court to Martinez. Martinez to Martinez to Martinez. As that'll be Larissa Martinez, who tosses it over to Madeline Martinez. Madeline will take it through, goes, and the 10-foot runner is up, no good. And Bolton will bring down her fourth rebound of the half, and the buzzer sounds. The Hobbs Lady Eagles in control of this one, 28-14. We are back in 3 minutes. Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball continues in a moment here on Eagle 100.5.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally. which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes, your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside, causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Attention oil patch companies. Is your team safety training ready to go on location? If you need safe land, CPR, and H2S training, Cannon Safety is who you need. They'll get you squared away with NCCE ROQs and pipeline training. Cannon Safety has a variety of BW, Honeywell, H2S, and multi-gas personal monitors starting at $99. Nothing is more important than your company's safety. Don't waste any more time. Get a Cannon Safety professional on the job today. Google Cannon Safety Hobbs or call 575-738-0001.
Oh, yes! Strike! Good times, baby! Definitely good, healthy fun with family and friends is what you get at Bel Air Bowl, the only place to bowl for nearly 100 miles around. You can grab a snack and bowl, play pool, or even video arcade. They're the perfect place for a birthday party. Bel Air Bowl has got you covered and can make it happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind Big Lots in the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Halftime here at Sandia High School, the semifinals of the 2025 edition of the APS Metro Tournament. DJ Miracle, Evie Stuber in studio engineering and producing. The Lady Eagles leading at half by a score of 28-14. Let's take a look at the numbers in the first half of this one, starting with Rio Rancho. Their leading scorers right now, Larissa Martinez and Jamie Archuleta, each with 5 points. In that first half, Madeline Martinez hit a three late in the second quarter. She's got 3 on the board, and Avea Little with 1. Lily Martinez is the leading rebounder so far in the game for Rio Rancho. She had 6 in that first half. Rio Rancho with 13 points, or rather 13 rebounds in that first half collectively as a team. They went 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, scored 6 in the first, 8 in the second. That's how they get to their 14, and they turned the ball over 11 times in the first half. Turning the page for your Hobbs Lady Eagles, it has been the Nakaya Mojica show. Nakaya with 13 points, 9 of them from three-point land. She leads the Lady Eagles. 6 points for Kendall Cunningham, 5 points for Brett Clay, and 4 points for Bryn Hargrove. Cunningham is the leading rebounder right now for Hobbs. She has 5. Hobbs with 17 rebounds collectively as a team. Brett Clay and Alana Bolton each chipping in 4 rebounds in that first half. Hobbs goes 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. 7 turnovers. So probably a few more turnovers than Coach Joey Carpenter would like to see, but they're doubling up right now on Rio Rancho. So you might just take a deep breath and see what you can do to take better care of the basketball. 13 points in the first, 15 in the second. That's how Hobbs gets to their 28 on the board. Of course, the winner of this game will move on tomorrow afternoon at La Cueva High School, back across town to take on the Kirtland Central Lady Broncos, who upset the number 1 team in 5A, Sandia High, in a thriller in the game before this one, which is why we were a little late getting on tonight, because this place was packed absolutely to the rafters. A 61-58 win for the number 2 team in Class 4A in the state in Kirtland Central. So that will be an exciting matchup if it winds up being Hobbs and Kirtland tomorrow. Two very, very similar teams, but we've still got a half of basketball to play in this one. I think for the Lady Eagles, you just got to come out and play your game. Can't worry so much about maybe some things that you can't control. You know, some fouls that maybe they didn't think should have been called, but that's the way it's going to work some nights. You know, they've got to come out and do that. They've done a very nice job in the first half controlling the scores, that being Madeline Martinez and Larissa Martinez for Rio Rancho, with Madeline Martinez averaging over 15 points a game, Larissa Martinez just around 9 points a game. They've done a good job slowing them down. Right now, it looks like Rio Rancho, might have a little trouble against Hobbs' defense, getting to their 56 points per game average. Hobbs, not quite on track to get to their season average of 68. But at the end of the day, you just want to win. Hobbs needs to take care of the basketball, continue to work the transitions. The defense has been fine. Some tic-tac fouls. Just seems to be the way it works when we're in Albuquerque. So nothing you can do about that, but just play the hand you're dealt and keep putting it in, and that's what Hobbs has done, up 28-14. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the great sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball here on Eagle 100.5. Couldn't do it without Lee County State Bank, Lasco Construction, Divine Energy, Hobbs Express, Thriftway and La Tienda, Master Plumbers, Eunice Pump and Supply, Bel Air Bowl, Cannon Safety, TDS Telecom, the First American Bank of Hobbs, Forest Tire Company, Badger, and NMR Pipeline. Also thanks to Zamora's Car Care, Ampersand Media and Design, and also the Model inside the Broadmoor Mall. You hear their spots, you see them on your screen. Be sure you support those local businesses that support your Hobbs Lady Eagles and Hobbs Eagles. Of course, we are not allowed to video stream anything from the Albuquerque Public Schools. We also are not going to charge you $20 to watch your kids and teams play, and it's because of those sponsors that we never, ever have to do that. We appreciate that. We just think it's wrong that APS in this wants to charge people, and they want to sell sponsorships too. So nothing you can do about it. What we've been told is their house, their rules. We will play by those rules. So not allowed to video stream, but thanks for being with us on the audio here on Eagle 100.5, HobbsAmerica.com, and Lee County News and Sports YouTube. Hobbs boys in action across town right now. We'll try and get an update for you on that before we come back for the second half of action. Hobbs 28, Rio Rancho 14. We are back in 90 seconds for the second half. Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball continues in a moment on Eagle 100.5.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Badger, the largest hydrovac and excavation company in New Mexico and Texas, is hiring. CDL drivers start at $27 per hour, plus all major benefits for you and the family, and a 401k. Apply today at 2814 County Road in Hobbs. Badger is an equal opportunity employer.
Did you know that Lee County State Bank drive-up lanes are open late? Interactive tellers give you convenient, extended drive-through hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lee County State Bank ITMs feature a screen which connects you to a live teller inside the bank to assist you with your banking transactions. No need to rush to the bank with Lee County State Bank's extended ITM drive-through lanes conveniently located near you in Lovington, Hobbs, and Eunice. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball. You're on Eagle 100.5, the Eagle 100.5 app. Also on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel. I'm TJ Miracle, Amy Stuber in studio engineering and producing. Hobbs leading 28-14 as we get the second half underway. Winner of this game will move on to play Kirtland Central tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock back across town at La Cueva High School. So with Hobbs up by 14, it looks like the possession arrow will go to Rio Rancho to start this half. So ready to go, as if you're Hobbs, just keep doing exactly what you've been doing, and you move on to the championship game tomorrow. So the teams are out, the girls are out, everybody's ready. And here we go. And so the inbound will come from Martinez to Martinez, who gets it right back, as that will be Madeline Martinez, who will then hand it off to Lily Martinez. Back to Madeline. Starters on the floor for the Lady Eagles. And wow, another tic-tac, as Mojica going to pick up her second personally, call her for the push foul. And it was Rancho basketball. You know, by the way, if it was going the other way, I'd say that too. So the inbound will come from Martinez as she has to get it into McHugh, and instead will get it into Jack. Gets it into the deep right corner. Hobbs picks her up quickly. To Martinez. Just underway here in the third quarter. Hobbs up by 14. Martinez bouncing it to Martinez. That's Larissa out to Jack. Jack from the right wing for three. That one is off the mark. McHugh battles for the rebound, comes through it, puts it back up, but no good, and she's fouled. Three Lady Eagles on the mark there, and they're going to get Nakaya Mojica. She's picked up two quick ones. As Joey Carpenter just kind of shaking his head, and McHugh will head to the line to shoot two. And her first one is up and good, and so Rio Rancho will draw first blood here in the third quarter. So McHugh, her first points coming off of her first rebound, missing that one. And the rebound, it'll be made by Madison Zapata off of the tip. Full court pressure on. The team knows how to break it. It's Hobbs. They'll sling it over Zapata, left wing, three ball on the way. That one is off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Kendall gets hit in the face by Jack, then goes down hard on the floor, and they're going to say Kendall touched it last, so insult to injury as she and Jack were battling. And it'll be Rio Rancho basketball. So it'll be Martinez to inbound from in front of the Lady Eagles bench. 7:13 to go in the first. 28-15. Hobbs in the lead. Well, Martinez will sling it over to Martinez from the right to the left. Rio Rancho moving left to right on your radio. Hobbs moving right to left. And a three ball on the way for Martinez, and that one goes up over the backboard, and it'll be Hobbs basketball. So a minute gone here in the third. Couple of whistles have kind of slowed the pace of this one down to Cunningham. She spins out of trouble from Martinez. Now uses up the dribble. Needs some help. Hargrove playing trailer. Gets it in front of the scorer's table. Brent, a little hesitation move. Will back it out as Jack on her very tight. Hand it off to Zapata. Works to the top of the arc. Now to Mojica in the left wing. Gets a screen from Zapata. And then Nakaya takes it in. Kicks it over to Kendall. Right baseline. 12-footer on the way. No good. And the rebound going to be brought down by Larissa Martinez. That'll be her third. Martinez keeps it herself, brings it into the front court. Then he'll hand it off to Archuleta, and her little 5-foot runner no good. And it'll be Brett Clay with her fifth board of the ball game. Brett picks up the dribble right at midcourt, very dangerous. And then to Hargrove, 12-footer from the right block is up, no good. And coming away with that one will be Martinez. That's Larissa, her fourth. She'll keep it herself into the front court, splits through three Lady Eagles, puts up a shot, no good. And they are going to get Brett Clay for the foul. So they're going to call that one on Brett. That'll be her fourth personal. I've got to think Brett's going to have to sit here. Third team foul on the Lady Eagles. As Brett asking what she did, she's saying hands were up. And that's what it looked like from here. Instead, they're going to call the hack as Coach Carpenter says, Brett, just stop it. I don't blame her, as Martinez will miss the first one. As they say, ball don't lie. So Brett going to have to go sit as Carolina Size comes in. Brent Hargrove off the floor. Madison Zapata off too. Aliana Armitage, Carolina Size, and seeing Addison Everhart for the first time this night. Second one on the way for Martinez, and that one is good. There's Hobbs having to go a little deeper into the bench, and timeout going to be taken by Coach Joey Carpenter with 6:04 to go in the third. Hobbs 28, Rio Rancho 16. We're back in a minute on Eagle 100.5.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, Local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Back here at Sandia High School, out of the Hobbs timeout, the Lady Eagles up by 12, as it'll be Everhart, splits through, gets hit, no call. We look at them funny, and they call us. And finally a call on the baseline as Kendall Cunningham was driving the right base, as they are going to call McHugh for her second personal. That is the first team foul on Rio Rancho here in this half, as they'll get it into Kendall in the left block. She'll throw it out to Size, and then a whistle away from the basketball, as they are going to get McHugh for a push. So that'll be her third personal, as Coach Carpenter in the timeout did give a big earful to one of the officials about some of the play, as the high inbound comes to Cunningham in the high post. She'll put up a 12-foot floater, no good, and then Kendall will flash through, get her own rebound, and then she's going to get fouled as she gets tied up and then wrestled to the floor, as they are going to call the hold foul on Martinez. That'll be Lily Martinez, her second personal, third team foul. So Hobbs will inbound it again with 5:43 to go here in the first, as Mojica looks to toss it in. She will to Armitage. Aliana takes it into the paint, loses the basketball off of her foot, but gets it right back, and then is going to be blocked by Archuleta and into the hands of Day. It'll be a turnover for the Lady Eagles. Jack brings it back through. Jack to Martinez. Thinks about the three, but Mojica gets to her quickly in the deep left corner. Back out to Martinez, and she'll flash through, put up a shot, no good, and the rebound by Mojica. Nakaya will toss it back down, and then that's Armitage who gets run over by Larissa Martinez. That'll be her first personal, fourth team foul on Rio Rancho. And it is on the floor. Hobbs will be in the bonus on the next one, though, as all of a sudden, stuff that Rio Rancho was getting away with earlier, they're not getting away with quite so much now. So Mojica from right of the bucket gets it into Everhart from the right wing for three. Shot on the way, and it is no good, and the rebound going to be brought down by Archuleta. That'll be her third. Archuleta to Martinez. Goes through the lane and then out to Archuleta. She tries to bounce it. No look pass. It's off the leg of Everhart, but right back into the hands of Archuleta. She'll reset it out to Lily Martinez near the timeline. Then Martinez will set a screen for Martinez. That's Larissa. Larissa goes into the left lane, puts up the circus shot, and it is up and good. 8 points for Martinez. And now a 10-point Lady Eagles lead. No look pass into the corner. Everhart for three, left side, and bang! Addison Everhart, welcome to the game, young lady. And Hobbs up 31-18. Back down with Martinez. She'll toss it over to Archuleta, then back out to Martinez. That's Lily Martinez. Martinez, a little stop and go, bounces the ball. It'll go up and off of her chin and into the bench, and it'll be Hobbs basketball. Turnover number 12 for Rio Rancho. Their first turnover of the half comes with 4:23 remaining in the third. Size will inbound it to Mojica. This is Nakaya, motors it over the timeline on the right side, gives it off to Armitage. Armitage into the right lane, puts up a shot, no good, but she'll be fouled. The question is it on Martinez or Archuleta? They're both in the neighborhood, as they will call that one on Martinez. That'll be her third personal, and that'll be the fifth team foul, so that'll put Hobbs in the bonus. So Armitage at the line to shoot two. Aliana's first one is up and no good. Till that point, Hobbs was a perfect 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Armitage missing the first. Aliana yet to score in this one. Puts up the second, and she will get that one to fall. So that'll put Hobbs up 32-18. Stretching it back out just a little bit as we hit the halfway mark of this third quarter. Great to have you with us. Off the screen, Martinez to Martinez for three. It is off the mark, off the iron, and into the hands of Armitage. Armitage to a breaking Everhart. Up the right lane, misses the point blanker, and Armitage will come through and get the rebound, her third. Now over to Everhart in the right baseline and up and in. for Addison. She's got 5 quick points. And Hobbs is back up by 18 as Jack comes through the underhand scoop. No good. And it'll be off of the push. It'll be Cunningham with the rebound. It was pushed out by Mojica. Kendall gets it right back to Nakaya, and she'll spin on the far sideline to Everhart. Left corner, 3 ball on the way. That one will be off the mark and into the hands of Martinez. That's Larissa, her 5th rebound. Martinez to Jack, who brings it up into the front court. Back to Martinez NBA 3 on the left wing is up, and it is good. Second 3 ball for Larissa Martinez. Makes it 34-21. 3 minutes remaining. Nakaya Mojica working against Martinez. Hands it to Everhart. Bounce it to Cunningham. Back out to Mojica. Right wing. 3 on the way. And bang for Nakaya. 16 points for Nakaya Mojica. And Hobbs answers tray with tray. Back down and a whistle away from the ball. And they're going to say, a kicked ball. So it'll stay Ram basketball. Bryn Hargrove will check back in, as will Madison Zepeda. Addison Everhart and Aliana Armitage heading off. Well-deserved hand from the Hobbs crowd. And so the inbound will come to Martinez in the backcourt from Martinez. Martinez back to Martinez. And then it'll be swatted away by Hargrove, and it'll go out at midcourt. So Bryn looking to jump that passing lane and does, but not able to control it. 37-21. Hobbs up by 16 points with 2.5 to go here in the third. Still a long way from over, though. And you know Rio Rancho is never going to quit fighting. Rio Rancho through, and a nice pass to the right baseline, but too much for Martinez to handle. Toss it back out to Jack. To Martinez. She'll pull the trigger on the tray. Nobody home for the rebound. Cunningham gets it off the left iron. To Size. Little stutter step as she crosses the timeline in front of the scorer's table. Carolina hippity-hop through the lane. Needs some help. Mojica gets it. Now they'll get it. Hargrove left corner for 3, and bang! Gets bumped. No call, but it's all right. Bryn just says, it's all right, I'll take the 3. It's fine. So 40-21, a 19-point Lady Eagle lead, their biggest of the ballgame, and almost swatted away by Hargrove. And now they're going to call the knee lift on Nakaya Mojica. That'll be the 4th on Nakaya. 4th team foul on Hobbs. So 1:51 to go here in this third quarter. Hobbs in command, but some of the fouls starting to pile up. Mojica and Clay both with 4. Bryn Hargrove out there with 3. Don't want to let them get back from the charity stripe. If you can avoid it, you'd like to keep your starters out there if at all possible. Though the fastball to Archuleta partially blocked by Cunningham, her 4th block. And they will call the floor foul as they get it into Jack, and they wave that one off. They're going to say floor foul. That will put them in the bonus, though. She'll head to the line for 2, as now they're going to call that on Bryn Hargrove, her 4th personal. So Hargrove, Mojica, and Clay all out there with 4 personals. So it'll put Deja Jack at the line for 2, and she will miss the first one. Atlanta Bolton going to check in. Aliana Armitage back in, too. Size, Bolton, Mojica, Zepeda, and Armitage on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Martinez, Archuleta, and Jack on the floor for Rio Rancho. Second one is up. That one is in and out, no good. And the rebound is brought down by Little, and she'll put it back up and in. Hobbs has to do a better job blocking out. 40-23 the score. Works against Jack in the front court. Now hands it off to Carolina. Size will work it from the left to the right. Gets a screen, and then they are going to call the palm ball. That'll be the 9th turnover for the Lady Eagles. Now Katie Godwin going to come in for Atlanta Bolton. So coach having to pull up the bench maybe a little earlier than he wanted to as Rivera, and then they are going to call and out of bounds as falling to the floor was Martinez. 13th turnover for Rio Rancho. As Rivera comes in for Mojica. So the Lady Eagles getting into the bench a little bit here with 3 of the starters in Mundo foul trouble and still a quarter to play. Zepeda to Armitage. Aliana gets bumped, no call, gets it back, spins through the lane, puts up a shot, and count the bucket and the foul. Nifty little move for Aliana. She splits 2 defenders and puts the shot up. and will get it over the front of the rim. They're going to call the hold on Madeline Martinez, her first personal. And so it'll put Armitage at the line for three the old-fashioned way. The and one is up for Aliana, and nothing but the bottom of the net. And Hobbs stretches it out to 20, their biggest lead of the ball game, with 1 minute remaining in the third. Martinez into Little, back to Martinez. That's Archuleta, and then they call the travel on Archuleta. 14th turnover for Rio Rancho. And a little bit of frustration at this point setting in for the Lady Rams, but they could get it back in extremely quickly if they can heat up. So score update coming in. We'll get it for you in a minute. The handoff to Rivera. Rivera picks up the dribble, needs some help, tosses to Armitage, who flashes through the lane, takes it to the left base, then tries to get it to Size, but it'll be swatted away by Jack. Score update coming in from Rio Grande High School at halftime. Hobbs all over West to 25 over on our sister station, Cool 95.7. This is Lady Eagle basketball on KEJL, Humble City Hobbs, K263 AZ Hobbs. I'm TJ Miracle as Size off the inbound to Zepeda. Zepeda to the free throw line, picks up the dribble, needs a little help, and she'll just twist through and split defenders and goes up before she takes the extra step, misses the underhand scoop, but is fouled and will go to the line for two, as they're going to call Little for that one, her second personal. And so Madison Zepeda at the line, trying to get in the scorebook with 30 seconds to go here in the first, and she will. Stretches it up to a 44-23 lead. Kendall Cunningham will check back in for Arely Rivera. So Godwin, Rivera. Second shot is up, and that one is no good, and it'll be Little with the rebound. Little's third board of the ball game. Bad pass, though, and into the hands of Kendall Cunningham on the 15th turnover for Rio Rancho. Kendall to Armitage. Aliana handles it through traffic to Zepeda. Right corner for three, and bang! Madison Zepeda with the three ball. Now 47-23. Full court press is on for the Lady Eagles. Comes into Martinez. She'll need some help with Madeline Martinez taking it across the timeline. Runner from 15, and that one's no good at the buzzer. We have played three, and it's Hobbs 47, Rio Rancho 23. Back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute as Lady Eagle basketball continues on Eagle 100.5.
It's me, Sammy Sludge. I'm the sludge inside your pipes. Your toilet pipes, bathroom sink pipes, even your kitchen sink pipe. I'm inside and outside causing all sorts of problems. Plumbing problems? Call the Master. Master Plumbers, serving households in Lee County and West Texas for over 20 years. Tell Sammy Sludge you called the Master. Master Plumbers, 397-9385.
Forest Tire is celebrating 80 years in business. There's always another task to tackle, but making your to-do list disappear generates a ton of wear and tear on your tires. Do more for more miles with the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. Whether it's hauling your boat up to the lake or driving through the job site, Michelin designed a tire that's tough enough for anything. Stop in today for the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire and get back to task mastering. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Back here for the fourth quarter, the Lady Eagles in command of this one, 47-23, a 24-point lead. Going to the fourth quarter, Hobbs is 8 minutes away from moving on and heading back to the championship of the Metro Tournament. So it'll be Cunningham with it. She battles against McHugh. Tosses out to Navarro, checking in for the fourth quarter. Back to Cunningham. Back door from Armitage. Left base and up and in. Armitage with the assist to Cunningham, and now it is 49-23, and Hobbs almost stealing away the inbound. But it'll stay in the hands of Rio Rancho. So it'll be the inbound Martinez to Martinez. Working against Addison Everhart. Everhart, Zepeda, Armitage, Cunningham, and Navarro on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Martinez underhanding it to Jack from the right corner. 3 on the way. Nothing but air and into the hands of Navarro. Gets popped from behind. No call as she'll smartly just toss it down to Zepeda in the front court. Now they'll back off and Madison will have a chance to run the point. Madison directs traffic. Hands it off to Navarro on the far sideline. She'll cycle it. Then hand it off again to Everhart. Zepeda thinks about the 3, takes it to the right block to Everhart, right corner for 3, and bang! Addison Everhart, her second tray of the ball game, has 8 points. And now Hobbs stretching it out a little bit, 52-23 in favor of the Lady Eagles. 6:54 to go. And they are going to call a foul away from the ball on Madison Zepeda. That'll be her second personal. First team foul in the quarter on Hobbs. And the inbound will be stolen away off of the tip. Turnover number 16. So give it over to Armitage. Armitage to Rivero and then Navarro. And then they're going to call the charge on Armitage. Aliana's second personal. Be the 10th turnover for the Lady Eagles. And Armitage not a happy camper as Everhart checks out. Checking in is Brett Clay. Nakia Mojica back in. So you got the starters minus Hargrove on the floor. Navarro out there in her place. Zepeda picks up Martinez across the timeline. Martinez to Martinez. That's Madeline. Back over to Larissa. Larissa backs it up at the timeline with 6.5 to go. Hobbs up by 29 points. Now over to Bustillos, back in the ballgame, bouncing it inside to McHugh. Back to Bustillos, left block and blocked by Cunningham. And she took it through. That's the 6th block of the game for Kendall Cunningham. Stays Rio Rancho basketball. Cunningham has done a great job. And down comes in to Martinez, underhands it to Bustillos, and then she'll bounce it out to Jack. Jack looks for some room and then will bounce it to nobody in particular as McHugh was cutting towards the basket on the baseline. The pass went to the outside on the baseline. No matter how you look at it, it's turnover 17 for Rio Rancho as Zepeda will just walk it across the timeline, and she'll get a screen and then a pick. Winds up in the hands of Navarro as Navarro puts it up, a wild shot from 10, and she's fouled. No, she'll go to the line for 2, and they will call that on Bustillos, her first personal. First team foul in the quarter on Rio Rancho. Arlie Navarro now at the line with the chance to get in the book, and she will. First one is up and good. So now Hobbs up by 30. As checking in now will be Riley McQuarrie. She comes in for McHugh for Rio Rancho. Second shot on the way for Navarro, and that one is off the mark, but it'll be a rebound by Nakia Mojica, and then the ball swatted out from behind by McCreary. And so it'll stay Hobbs basketball as the inbound comes to Clay. Clay will put it off the left glass and up and in. Brett Clay was 7 in the ball game, and Hobbs stretching it out, now up by 32. Back into the front court, Martinez to Martinez. Zepeda keeping an eye on her with 5.5 to go. 55-23. Hobbs comfortably in command of this one. As working over Martinez. Bad pass stolen away into the hands of Brett Clay. Brett will take it coast to coast and off the right glass and up and in. Clay now with 9 points in the ball game. And Hobbs within a point of running clock. 57-23 as Martinez goes through hard. Can't get the bucket to fall, but McCreary is there with the rebound, and she'll put it back up and in. So Mojica brings it back off the inbound, misses a 10-foot runner on the right side. Rebound going to be brought down by Larissa Martinez, her 6. And she will try and split 2 Lady Eagles and losing the basketball off of her foot and out. And back over to Hobbs with 4:49 remaining in the ball game. That's going to be a heck of a game at noon tomorrow between the Lady Rams and I'm sure the extremely upset Sandia High team. That game will be at noon tomorrow at La Cueva. We'll have the 4 o'clock tilt for you right here on Eagle 100.5. To Clay, to Zepeda. Zepeda, left wing for three, and that one is in and out, but Cunningham is there with the rebound. Her put back no good, and then they're going to get Kendall for an over-the-back foul. It's just Kendall's first personal. As McCreary with her second board of the ball game. 4:27 remaining in this one. Hobbs in control, 57-25. As Zepeda and Navarro check out, Bryn Hargrove back in. Carolina Size also checking back in. Hargrove, Clay, Mojica, Size, and Cunningham on the floor for the Lady Eagles. And pushing it forward to McCreary, who hands it back to Martinez. Martinez, McCreary. Archuleta on the floor. Bustillos, two, and she'll take a three ball from the left corner, and it is up and in. Ariana Bustillos. Wide open look, took it, and got it to go. Gets it under a 30-point Hobbs lead as we hit the halfway mark of the fourth. Mojica to Clay, left corner, three. That one is going to be short, and it'll be Madeline Martinez with the rebound. Martinez, a little stop and go, takes it through, and then they are going to call jump ball. Nice job by Kendall Cunningham to get all ball as Martinez was going up to underhand scoop it. And a great job. Cunningham has done a nice job today. 6 blocks and then that tie-up, and has managed to get all ball. They'll toss it out to Martinez, right wing, WNBA 3 on the way. That one is no good, and it'll be Size with the rebound, first for Carolina. And she'll bring it into the front court with 3:40 to go, 57-28, Hobbs in the lead. And 3:35 for moving on to the APS championship. I'm sure APS is not extremely happy about that as they three on the way, top of the arc, no good for Mojica, and Nakaya comes through, gets her own rebound, and then she's fouled. So she'll head to the line for two. Two non-Albuquerque schools invited to this tournament, the Hobbs Lady Eagles and the Kirtland Central Lady Broncos, and they will be playing for the championship tomorrow. Foul on Riley McQuarrie. That'll be her first personal. Just the second team foul. Mojica at the line. Kaya puts up the first, and it is good. She's got 17 points and paces the Lady Eagles, who are back up by 30. So Hobbs, another kind of slow start, but stretching it out. Not waiting until the second half to get it going tonight. Second one is up for Mojica and good. Now 18 points for Nakaya. As Martinez will bounce it in, and stolen away by Brett Clay, and then she'll put up a shot. It's going to be partially blocked out, but it comes right into the hands of Hargrove, who gives it back to Clay on the give and go on the right side, and up and in for Brett. Brett now in double figures with 16. As Martinez will bring it down to Bustillos, to Martinez. Left baseline, 10-foot jumper is up. McCreary with the rebound, pushes it out, and a three on the way for Lily Martinez. No good, and the rebound by Clay, her sixth. Hobbs will bring it up with Size. Size just tries to take it hard to the rack and then tries the no-look pass. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of Bustillos. Pardon me, that's Adio who just checked in. Her put back no good. And then playing trailer off of the rebound, a foul. McCreary, I think, going to head to the line for two, and yep, that'll do it for Bryn. So she's going to foul out with 7 points in the ball game. That will be the fourth team foul. So Hargrove checks out. So she'll head over to shake the hands as McCreary heads to the line to shoot two. McCreary with 2 points in the ball game. Looks to add to it, Riley McCreary. First one is up and an air ball. 61-28, Hobbs in command with 2:41 remaining. So the Lady Eagles will be moving on to tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock, over at La Cueva. Second shot is up. That one is off the mark, and it'll be a rebound controlled by Clay, who then, falling out of bounds, has to toss it over. A wing and a prayer on the far side. Carolina Size will get to it. Carolina works against Brought, who just checked in, will hand it off to Mojica with 2:25 to go to Clay. Top of the arc, three on the way for Brett, and bang! There's the three ball. As Hobbs has stretched this one out, now up by 36. And then a throwaway trying to get Brought going to the back line. Turnover number 21 for Rio Rancho. Clock continues to move. It'll be a fast last 2 minutes of this one. Now Mojica to the front court, pushing out to Size. Size to Clay. Clay moving it back. Mojica top of the arc, and they are going to call an offensive foul away from the ball, as they are going to call a charge on Carolina. Not sure about that one, but all right. Just her second person is the 5th team foul on Hobbs. Their 12th turnover. No free throws because it was an offensive foul. 90 seconds remaining, as Mojica just going to take it away on the inbound, and Nakaya will take it right up on the left side and up and in. 20 points for Mojica. 66-28. Hobbs 2 points shy of their season average, and splitting through 2 is Martinez, as they are going to get Mojica for her 5th personal. So Nakaya will foul out of this one. Finishes up with 20 points and 3 rebounds in the ball game. So now the sub's going to come in as Martinez. Her first is up, and it is good. It's Larissa Martinez. She's got 12 in the ball game. So the hockey line change in for Coach Joey Carpenter for the last 112 of this one. As the second shot is on the way, and that one is good. 66-30. So into the front court, it'll be Rivera. Rivera to Bolton with 1:03 to go. Hobbs up by 36. They'll toss it over to Zepeda. Zepeda the only starter out there. Zepeda, Rivera, Godwin, Navarro on the floor to Bolton. Thinks about the 3 and then takes it hard through the right lane. Shot up, no good. Godwin is there at the rebound. Her putback's not going to fall. And Katie will get the rebound, but it'll wind up in the hands of Cedillo. Her first rebound, 35 seconds to go. Hobbs up by 36. Bustillos losing the basketball as Rivera picks her pocket. 23rd turnover. Corelli brings it back down. Will back it up in front of the Hobbs bench to Zepeda, who's wide open, has plenty of time, and that one clinks off the front of the iron. The rebound will be brought down by Rivera. Her putback no good. Godwin will get to it. Her putback no good, and they are going to call the foul. They're going to call it on Rio Rancho, or they're going to call it on Hobbs. Yep, they're going to call it on Rio Rancho on the rebound. Cedillo, her first personal. And so it will put Katie Godwin at the line to shoot 2 to wrap things up. Godwin's first is up, and it is off the mark. It's the front of the iron. So the score remains 66-30. Godwin, a couple of rebounds I'd like to get in the scorebook. Second is up for Katie, and that one is off the mark. Rebound by McCreary. That'll be her 4th. With 9 seconds to go, full court pressure is on. Martinez to Bustillos, now into the corner. To Cedillo, tries the underhand scoop at the buzzer, no good, and this one is final. The Hobbs Lady Eagles victorious 66-30. We'll be back to wrap this one up. Lady Eagles moving on to the title game tomorrow afternoon. Lady Eagle basketball continues on Eagle 100.5.
Attention oil patch companies. Is your team safety training ready to go on location? If you need SafeLand, CPR, and H2S training, Cannon Safety is who you need. They'll get you squared away with NCCE ROQs and pipeline training. Cannon Safety has a variety of BW, Honeywell, H2S, and multi-gas personal monitors starting at $99. Nothing is more important than your company's safety. Don't waste any more time. Get a Cannon Safety professional on the job today. Google Cannon Safety Hobbs or call 575-738-0001.
Oh, yes! Strike! Good times, baby! Definitely good, healthy fun with family and friends is what you get at Bel Air Bowl, the only place to bowl for nearly 100 miles around. You can grab a snack and bowl, play pool, or even video arcade. They're the perfect place for a birthday party. Bel Air Bowl has got you covered and can make it happen. Find them on Facebook or Google Bel Air Bowl. They are located behind Big Lots in the Bel Air Shopping Center. Where we roll at Bel Air Bowl.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
6-30 is the final. Let's take a quick look at the final numbers in this one. Larissa Martinez leads the charge for Rio Rancho. She finishes up with 13 points, by far the most effective of the Lady Rams. For your Hobbs Lady Eagles, 2 Lady Eagles in double figures tonight, led by Nakaya Mojica with 14 points for Brett Clay. Kendall Cunningham with 8. She was also the leading rebounder with 8 boards. 7 points for Bryn Hargrove. 8 points for Addison Everhart off the bench. All of those coming in the second half. 4 points, Madison Zapata. And yet a point in the book for Arlene Navarro. Hobbs goes 10 of 15 from the free throw line. Won the rebounding battle. They had 34 in the ball game. Only turned the ball over 12 times. So 66 points on the board for the Lady Eagles. And they will move to the championship game of the APS Metro Tournament against Kirtland Central tomorrow. So the APS Metro and no teams from the Albuquerque Metro in the title game. But hey, that's what's going to happen when you have a tournament sometimes. So we will be back with you tomorrow afternoon, hopefully around 3:45 for your Lady Eagle pregame show. The tip-off scheduled for 4 o'clock from over at La Cueva High School. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Lee County State Bank, Lasco Construction, Divine Energy, Hobbs Express,